Welcome to the special 351st. We're gonna rock and roll right here in the lair of the dragon. Beginning a special 7 Gridiron North American football drills, dragon workout, special 7 sessions. Gonna try to do 7 workouts. Special Dragon Gridiron North American football, special Brady Go, Tom Brady Go edition, give some charity, food security, and advocate for women's sports leagues with some of that financing. Because you can afford it. God love for the game. You know I love football. Gridiron, yours truly special. I'm going to try to do 7, this one being the first out of the 7 special workout training programs before Super Bowl 57, which is going to be played February 12th. Asking Rihanna got some love for you, but you know you already made your money. God damn it, give some. Dragon, let Dragon do a dance, or priestess or the goddess do for that DJ dancing goddess army support. Encourage all to work out, to train and to exercise, working out. Training and exercising has been, is, and will continue to be my medicine and therapy of choice. And it's an investment in the body with the philosophy that this body is a temple for pleasure and purpose. Yours truly, independent athlete. The people's athlete. Grateful, thankful that I've paid my rent for the month of February. Rock and roll. February 2nd, today's big cold, Arctic cold front is Arctic cold storm coming tonight. In the morning, by tomorrow morning, it's going to be minus 20 or something like that. So going to be rock and roll, check it. And of course, going to try to be wear appliances. But now it's just minus 2. So in the few hours from 12 to 1 is going to drop already 7 degrees. But until about 11, it's minus 2. And then after 11, it's going to be minus 6 and then minus 13 or something like that. So really cold coming here in the next few hours. But workout, train, exercise. This is the 351st General War Integrated Total Body Training System, aka General War Integrated Total Body Training System, aka the Dragon Army workout, which truly has created, made, and designed to go hand in hand with a World War III scenario, which, in a near providential way, resembles the COVID-19 health financial crisis. You heard that right. I am triple vaccinated, open for business. Encourage all to get vaccinated, and please increase in hygiene in public. And calling for the mass financing of citizens across the collective North American civilization to work out, to train, and to exercise. Working out, training, and exercising has been, is, and will be my medicine and therapy of choice. Lost more than 77 pounds in the lair of the dragon, which is this small space which has served as an office, a gymnasium, a temple, and a room. This underground lair, the dragon's lair, we go overtime every time. We're going to be watching Super Bowl 54 right here on my right side. Got the screen to watch the first Brady victory of the Super Bowl, the beginning and the birth of the dynasty of the New England Patriots with Tom Brady. We're going to go back in time to Super Bowl 36. That is about 21 years ago, 21 years ago, 21 or 23 years ago, to be specific, exact, precise, something between 20 and 22, right? Super Bowl 36, if we're going to have Super Bowl 37, 57 minus 36 is 21. So about more or less 21 years, depending on what date it was, what year. Super Bowl 36, going to be watching first win in the Super Bowl by Tom Brady, and of course he won 7 total, 6. Calling on Tom Brady to come somewhere in hot out of Montreal because he can afford to get the plane tickets. I cannot at the moment. And financially struggling, but I'm open for business, blah, blah, blah. Workout, train, exercise. Encourage all, calling for the mass financing across the collective North American civilization and the public. And the private partnership with your truly independent athlete, the people's athlete. And as always, for the past weeks, months, and years during COVID, since I've begun my fitness journey, I've dedicated hundreds of workout videos in the past months and years, especially during COVID, to the farmers, because everybody got to eat. Thank you, farmers, and all involved in the production and the distribution of food, from the potato farms to the chicken farms, too. All involved at all levels of production and distribution of food, even those truckers now going with grains, freight trains across the collective North American civilization by the tons, by the rail, by the trucks in the hundreds and thousands, transporting eggs, milk, or whatever the goods, services, chocolates, or of course grain, of course bread, bacon, bread, chicken, whatever it is, all food that we eat on the daily. Food security is super important for this people's athlete. Thank you, nurses, doctors, butchers, electricians, IT workers, firefighters, public security workers, warehouses workers, the people's athlete. In the lair of the dragon. We're gonna rock and roll. Gonna take these black socks off, auctioning these black socks, blah blah blah, PayPal, and North American shipping only. Wanted to work out with it, gonna take them off, cause otherwise we're gonna slip and slide. It is not a skating rink here. It is the Dragon Gymnasium, and we're gonna rock and roll. The Gridiron integrated drills special, first out of 7. Gonna be watching Super Bowl 36 here. We're gonna start putting some commentary. Gonna say again, gratitude, thank you to the workers of sanitation of the city who picked up the garbage this week, picked up the recycling this week, and who are gonna pick up the compost. This composting, of course, is good for the environment, and it takes brains and muscle to build, maintain civilization, and to maintain or build and upgrade. Hopefully, we upgrade civilization rather than just maintain it by some joy or some pleasure. The body is a temple for pleasure and purpose. How do we invest in the body? By working out, training, and exercising, which has been, is, and will be my medicine and therapy of choice, in which I strongly recommend, suggest, and encourage all to do, and calling on the mass, financing and incentivizing across the collective North American civilization, aka the North American civilizational complex, for citizens to be mass finance, incentivized to work out, train, exercise. We're going to work out, train, exercise, special general integrated whole body training system. My workout training program is simple, effective, and efficient. It requires no equipment. It increases general overall fitness. We do push-ups, we do squats, we do hogs. These are the rules. The rules are simple. You got 93 minutes allocated total in time to do 100 push-ups, 100 squats, 100 hogs. 13 repetitions maximum per set, 3 minimum. Anywhere in between 6, 5, 9, 10, whatever the number is, until you get to 100. A minimum requirement of 31 seconds of marching or jogging or running or walking fast pace is required in between sets until you reach 100 for each of the aforementioned. In other words, once you start the countdown, that's why I did the snapping of the fingers, simulating a countdown beginning at the 93 minutes, although I go overtime every time we go overtime. Every time in the lair of the dragon, we go overtime every time in the lair of the dragon. And we do 13 push-ups, maximum 3 minimum, anywhere in between. It's not overly regimented. So every time, just like a game of football, hockey, basketball, or, dancing is my favorite sport, but all rules. You got rules, regulations, and those are the 4 main rules. Within those 4 main rules, you can work out, train, exercise, do it differently every time, just like the outcome of a game of hockey, of a game of football, of any game of sports, hockey, football, soccer. That, of course, is parameters and rules and regulations, just like my workout, and do it differently every time and change it every time. Rules are simple, effective, and efficient. My workout is perfection, and it increases general overall fitness. I've done more than 350. This is the 351st. But it's just going to be with special, just like the last few ones, with special Dragon integrated gridiron North American football drills, offense, defense. So the rules are simple, effective, and efficient again. You got 93 minutes. That's an hour and a half to do 100 push-ups, 100 squats, 100 hogs. 13 repetitions maximum per set is allowed, 3 minimum. Anywhere in between 7, 6, 5, 9, 10, whatever the number is. 13 and 3, anywhere in between until you get to 100. 100 push-ups, 100 squats, 100 hogs. 13 reps maximum per set, 3 minimum. Anywhere in between 7, 6, 5, 9, 10, whatever the number is. And it is required 31 seconds minimum of marching or jogging or running or walking fast pace in between. You choose between those. 31 seconds minimum. Marching, jogging, running, walking non-stop, whatever the number is. You can do more than 31, but 31 seconds is the minimum requirement of marching or jogging or running or walking fast pace in between the aforementioned. Good luck. Try to do it within the rules. You're eligible to be a potential dragon. Do 300. You're the next dragon, and I have become Dragon Zero when September 2019 was my 300th session, and October 17, 2019 was the first session which I performed. Simple, effective, efficient. It increases general overall fitness the more you do it. Do it within the rules. Try to do it for yourself. Challenging Tom Brady. He can always, 7 years ago they said he was too old. He can probably do it now within the rules. Or the multi-millionaire athletes in the NFL, National Football League, NHL, National Hockey League, NBA, National Basketball Association, MLB. Try to do my workouts since you're multi-millionaire athletes. I'm the people's athlete. You probably do it within the rules. Let's see if you can. Thank you. We're going to start with some squats. Go. Thank you again, farmers, butchers, bakers, nurses, doctors, grocery store clerks, all involved in the production and the distribution of food, transportation, truckers across this collective North American civilization across North America, all involved in the snow removal operations, city workers of the sanitation, going with the garbage, picking up the garbage, the compost, the recycling, and of course those making cheeseburgers, hamburgers, the coffee now to give to the truckers to transport all those tons of grains, tuna, salads, whatever it is, potatoes, carrots, rutabagas, onions, all the things that we eat. I'm going to be eating on a budget later, but a good one. Grateful for it, thankful for it. Got my rent's paid my electricity. Thank you, workers at Hydro-Quebec, of past, workers at Hydro-Quebec, future, and the present. Credit to you, some big millions of Dragan hugs, billions of Dragan hugs, because that's got all hugs, all you can eat hug to all my allies and armies. Let's go rock and roll. We're going to start with some squats. Going on this Super Bowl 36. Let's rock and roll it.
Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Super Bowl 36. The Rams won the toss, so they will receive. Adam Vinatieri will kick off for the Patriots. And Yo Murphy is back deep for the Rams.
Fumble already.
You ready, John?
Fumble.
I think we've been here for about 8 hours, haven't we?
It's mock football.
We've had breakfast, lunch, and we started dinner here, but I think it's going to all be worth it shortly.
H is the snap word for the day. H is the snap word for the day. H is the snap word for the day. Snap word, snap counts 11 versus 11. Let's go give me some hawks. H-A-W-K. This is the hawk exercise. You got to go on your toes as much as you can and you fly as a ballerina at ballet.
Just short of the 40. Here's the Ram offense. Led by the man who Ron Pitts just talked to, Kurt Warner, two-time NFL Most Valuable Player. In front of him, a good offensive line, Pace, Newton, McCollum, Timmerman, and Rod Jones at right tackle.
This is the hawk exercise. You got to go on your toes as much as you can and as a ballerina at ballet. You have to propel your whole body. And you turn your hawk heads east, west, north, south, or up and down as you fly, F-L-Y, fly high, all the way to the sky on the toes. That is the exercise which is called the hawk, H-A-W-K, the hawk, H-A-W-K, the hawk exercise. And that has been the hawk, and we're going to do the push-ups, hawk squats, and Gridiron North American Football Dragan special defense offense drills. Because we got to play defense offenses, quarters, football, NFL, North American, CFL, Canadian Football League, North American Football League, Gridiron has 4 quarters. Each quarter has 15 minutes. Do the math. 4 times 15 is an hour of football. On 3, HHH. 6 to the right. Again, on 3. HHH. 6 to the middle. On 3. HHH. On 6. 6 plus 6 plus 6 is 18.
You know, one of the things that Belichick was telling us yesterday, he said, the thing I worry about the most is the first 5 minutes. And you look what the Rams do in the first 5 minutes. On offense, 6 touchdowns, 2 field goals. Look at this. Defense, 7 takeaways, and an interception for a return. So they come out, and now they start this game. Yo Murphy gets a good kickoff return, and then on second down, we just see Kurt Warner makes that completion, and the Rams always started off very quickly.
Quick count, it's Marshall Falk. Wrapped up after a yard by Teddy Bruschi, the middle linebacker.
Everyone's surprised by the Rams' speed all the time. In fact,
let's go for some push-ups. Let's go push-ups for the farmers, push-ups for the butchers, dairy farmers, all those making cheese, bagel sandwiches, for the nurses, doctors, city sanitation workers, the people's athlete. First quarter. Tom Brady, please give from your new salary. Give 10% what you made during COVID. Oh, athletes and owners. Not just the athletes I'm calling upon, but the owners of the sports leagues, NHL, National Hockey League, NFL, National Football League, NBA, National Basketball Association, baby, please. Independent athlete. Call it hard for the financing ASAP. February starting tomorrow. Food security. Number 55 from the... Oh, there's a flag on a play. Falls. Flags happen. Any given play. False starts can be holding, can be roughing the passer. Unnecessary roughness can be pass interference. It's got rules and regulations. Let's go defense. Defense, we try to block left, block right, block center, block to the left, block right. Oh, we try to go for the Dragan blitz. Try to get the sack. A sack has to be a tackle of the quarterback for a loss. That is a sack. Otherwise, it's a tackle. A sack has to be a tackle for a loss of the quarterback. Mostly linebackers, middle linebackers. They go try to read the play. Defense, offense. Or try to go coverage. Try to intercept. Try to intercept. Try to intercept. What a run here. Let's see what the commentary says about this run. Maybe they got more experience, but less passion. Maybe they got more experience, but less passion. I don't know. I'm assuming. Don't like to assume much. Maybe they got more of both, maybe. I don't know. Let's see.
As you start here, then you start getting it deeper and deeper and deeper. So you start to the corner, and then you fade up the field. So part of it is a corner route, and then when you get to the end of the corner, instead of staying on that angle, you start the angle up the field.
And it usually leads to 7. 3rd and 18.
Antoine Harris is in now. This is 7 defensive backs for the Patriots.
Straight pass. Caught. Pursue very well, the Patriots do.
Squat.
Was the first one there.
And the guy that makes the tackle, too, is Antoine Harris. You're going to see that's his job. When they bring him in, he's going to have Marshall Falk. Roman Pfeiffer's there, number 23. Right there is Antoine Harris. That's one of the things that they want to do with Marshall Falk. If he comes out of the backfield, they want some speed on him. And Antoine Harris is a corner, and he can give them corner speed. I think we're going to see a lot of 6 and 7 defensive backs by the Patriots.
Baker back to punt. And Troy Brown, never dangerous, back to the Patriots. Too much for this one. This bounces out of bounds inside the 5. And Summerall, John Madden back at Super Bowl 36 in New Orleans.
This is where your offensive line has to establish something right here that you can control the line of scrimmage because you have to run it out of here.
1st and 10 at about the 3, and Brady drops in the end zone and throws complete. This is Troy Brown. And Brown gets some breathing room in a hurry. Let's look at Tom Brady and the rest of that offensive unit for New England. Brady is 13-3 as a starter, 2-0 in postseason. That's the offensive line.
Well, Brady was 13-3 here. His first Super Bowl was 13-3. Surf, I did not know that. I see learning as I go. So many things I don't know, some things I'm mediocre, but at this point, he was 13-3. That's his first Super Bowl. Gives it for a run. What a run for number 32, almost. Almost gets to the first down, but not quite. Almost, not quite. Let's go rock and roll. For the defensive line, let's go for more Hawks. Let's go for more Hawks. And we can go fly FLY all the way to the satellites. Let's go for the farmers, truckers, butchers, bakers, IT workers, electricians, workers of sanitation. Go on those toes as a ballerina, not ballet. Turn your hawk heads east, west, north, south, up and down as we fly high. And we go to the stars, HAWK, we fly. On the toes we go. FLY, we fly on the toes. This feels good, always feel much better now, taking my medicine and therapy of choice. Yes, I think somebody called, but when I work out, train, exercise, it is my medicine and therapy. And of course, I do not, interact live. Sometimes I respond, or my official volunteer representative would say, like, yeah, work response. Financially can't afford to get more receptionists, but I'm looking for volunteers, supporters, blah, 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 blah. If we do workout, train, exercise, blah, blah. It's an investment in the body. The body is a temple for pleasure and purpose. And we go. First quarter, he is number 12. Let's see the commentary say go.
Shotgun. Good. Drops it to Kevin.
Drops
on the attempted screen. He only got back to the line of scrimmage. Good play by the Ram defense.
That was great fly. He's a corner on that side. And one thing about
Obsessed about ball security. For running backs, fullbacks, wide receiver, once you receive the ball, secure the ball. Once you receive the ball, secure the ball to the core for the right side so you can stiff arm left, stiff arm right, right? So you're going to run, get 1 yard, 2 yards, you secure the ball. Left to the body if the defensive player comes from the right, or right if he comes from the left. This is my left, this is my right, or both if he comes from both sides, stack, and you drive it in. I'm obsessed about ball security. I'll be screaming, ball security after the touchdown. Let's go for more squats. We go SQATS. Tom Brady from the pocket, number 13. Give 10% for full security. He runs, he runs, he runs. He runs some more. He avoids the sack. Brady's first Super Bowl. Super Bowl 36. Watching on my right side doing squats for world peace. The people's athlete. He got a little bit roughed up. His teammate came and helped him with the put back the jersey, number 12. I don't remember, maybe I saw this Super Bowl live, or maybe I've seen it. I don't remember, lost a lot of memory. I don't remember much about, I had COVID, survivor of COVID. Remember more during COVID, and from what I've written in journals, on USB keys. My philosophies are that creating this workout training program system, which is efficient, simple, and effective, which requires no equipment. And of course, working out, training, and exercising has been, is, and will be my medicine and therapy of choice. And I do feel good. I already feel good now. I feel great. If I work out, train, exercise, I'm getting that 5-10 minute. Sometimes a false start. I did delay it by about an hour today. I said 6:30 I'm going to start. I said 7. I said finally started at, I think it's past 7:30, almost 8. Let's go get ready for more Hawks. Number 88 drives it for the Rams. Number 13 there lets one rip right into the hands of number 88. This is the Hawk exercise, HAWK. Patriots now on the defense. You got defense and you got offense. Turn our Hawk heads east, west, north, south. We got squats, push-ups, and Hawks. On the toes we go, we FLY, fly high all the way to these satellites, all the way for the collective North American civilization. On turn your Hawk heads east, west, north, south, and we propel the whole body up and we fly high. And we go. FLY, that is a good fly high all the way to the sky. First quarter, 7 minutes and 7 seconds left. And number 13 from the pocket. He goes, whoosh, who catches it? Number 80 caught it for a few yards. That was a great pass. Had great velocity on it. Great pass, quarterback. 7 years ago, he said Brady's too old. And in those 7 years, after they said he was too old 7 years ago, Brady won 3 Super Bowls, 2 with the Patriots. Right, 51, 53, and then 55 with the Buccaneers. Two different teams, 3 different Super Bowls. 7 years ago, he said, he's too old to win. In those 7 years, he won 3 times. The most ever. 7 rings, 6 with the Patriots, 1 with the Buccaneers, right? He hands it over to number 28, who gets some yards. Stripped up by number 45. Got some speed. However, speed and strength is not all. It's a game of brains and muscle, just like the building and the maintenance and the upgrading of civilization has required brains and muscle. So it's a game of football, which I love, Gridiron North American football, of course. Let's go get ready. We go push-ups. That felt good. There you go. He gets number 13, gets some yards. Put it into the hand of number 28, who goes for a run. And he goes for a good run, good deep run from that one. That was a good run. 7 yards maybe more, I'm not sure, let's see. But it wasn't a direct, it was a pass and a run, right? So you gain a few steps, maybe more than, maybe 11. Let's see what the commentary says here.
Falk is going to, you know, it's a fake bootleg. They come back to this side.
The defense offense.
Seymour come down the line of scrimmage run. And Marshall Falk is watching Seymour come down the line of scrimmage run.
14-yard gain, 1st and 10 Rams.
Squats. Number 13 fires down the middle.
Goes to Conwell, and there's nothing there. All those pumps and all those fakes were wasted time.
Looks like Kurt Warner has a little bloody lip there. You see that face mask? Remember a few weeks ago he got those vocal cords injured, and they made that special face mask for him where that bottom loop was there to protect his vocal cords. And of course the vocal cords are fine now, but they're keeping that bottom part of that face mask on there so it doesn't happen again. He's been fought for well over a week.
But where that mark is well above the vocal cords. Here's Warner back to throw and throws it outside to James Hodgins.
Number 42, short of the first down. Super important to hydrate, HYDRATE. This is 1.5 liters. Usually drink it all during my workout training program exercise. Duration is over time every time. So we're gonna hydrate, HYDRATE. And they rock and roll. Number 13. Again. Ooh, what a rocket, gotta say. Great throw, but didn't quite make it on time. It was a 4th and 3. Let's go HAWK. Hawk, hawk, hawk all the way to the skies. Interstellar space. On the toes we go, fly. All the way to the International Space Station. Let's go for NORAD for that. NORAD, give me some hawks for the NORAD Musk Dragon Zero Summit. Please, owners and players of the NFL, National Football League, NHL, National Hockey League, NBA, and MLB multi-millionaire athletes and multi-millionaire and billionaire owners give for food security starting tonight, tomorrow, ASAP, February 3rd, and this February, make it a month of charity, please, and next month as well, food security, because you can't afford it. Let's go on the toes we go. Fly. Fly. And we turn the hawk heads east, west, north, south. That was some good FLY fly for the HAWK. Hawk. First quarter, 3 minutes and 10 seconds on the clock. I think they added a second, something happened. And they got a kick. Oh, he's going to run. He runs, takes some velocity, takes some speed. However, number 55 is there to wrap him up. I think the 15. So they're going to start deep a bit in their own territory. It's like half-half, right? It's Tom Brady, 3 attempts, 30 yards. From the pocket, let's see your commentary here.
He drops again. Dumps it over the middle. It's deflected by the Rams defense.
We're talking about the different things.
Let's play defense, offense.
Defense. They also are
block left, block right, block left, block right.
There's a lot of empty backfield, and sometimes now they're going to 2 backs and trying to pound it in there.
That's Antoine Smith, who pounds it over to the left. And picks up a couple, maybe 3.
And that first drive was really a good drive. As I said, they started on the 3-yard line. They didn't get any points out of it, but they did get good field position. And then when the Rams finally got the ball back, they got started on their 20. And then, of course, Kurt Warner does his business, and they end up with a field goal.
3rd and 5 will call it. And Clark Smith got more than I thought. Brady out in the shotgun.
See the 3 wide receivers, and they really like the slot. They really like to go on that.
Falk was the intended receiver.
And you see who was covering him? That's one of those zone dogs when the defensive end, Grant Wistrom,
Pushups,
so many big plays for
pushups.
the Rams in the last month. Watch him. He starts out there. Now he has to cover the back. And Grant Wistrom is a defensive lineman who can rush the passer, who can play very well against the run, and then can cover a back out of the backfield on a swing pass.
Well, the Patriots had the coverage figured out, but they didn't figure out the speed of Wistrom. Great drive for Walker's kick. And Fly is hit just as he catches the ball at the 20. 4 wide receivers set up for the Rams. But the one lone running back is Marshall Falk. And they run the quick trap to him.
Yeah, and that's the thing that they can do to you. You know, they spread you out. Now, usually when Marshall Falk lines up there, it's a pass. So what they try and do is make you think that it's a pass, and then get up in your pass rush lanes, and then come across and trap you. That time you see the trapper was big Rod Jones. Rod Jones weighs, he's a right tackle, weighs about 350 to 360 pounds.
That's it. Anytime you get in that about area, they don't want to disclose.
Well, you know what happened is on the program it says 340.
Yeah.
I talked to Jim Hannafin and he told me 350. Talked to Mike Martz and he goes, no, he said Rod Jones is over 360. But I'll tell you, last week he really played well. And I watched him on film, and he was as good as anyone. Here's that unbalanced again, unbalanced to the right. Lando Pace lined up on the right side.
Through the yard. He's going to get more than the yard. He gets a Ram first down as he tips around the corner.
Secure the ball.
Trips him up.
You see what they did is they went unbalanced. They took Orlando Pace, put him over at the right. And then they came back to the tight end side and pulled the off guard, Adam Timmerman. See, here's the tight end side, and now they bring Adam Timmerman right here, and he comes from the left guard spot, makes that
Yeah, the ball
right
secured
there.
well.
Marshall Falk.
Not bad, not bad.
Right around it. That's the passing side or the short side of an unbalanced line.
20 seconds left in the first quarter. Falk takes the pitch. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage by Bobby Hamilton.
Bobby Hamilton is going to get up the field. You see, when things start away, you see Tucker starts to block to the right, and then Hamilton doesn't go for it. He just stays contained. When they start like that, you want that end here to chase. Hamilton doesn't chase. Instead of chasing, he just runs straight up the field, and there's no place for Kurt Warner to go.
It's the end of the first quarter, and let's check in on our troops in Kandahar, Afghanistan. First quarter statistics, and thus far, I think, John, based on predictions, whatever that means, the Patriots played pretty well.
Well, they've played very well, and you know, it's a defensive back thing. They've gone 4, 5, 6, 7 defensive back.
Yeah, historically, if he said check out troops in Kandahar, Afghanistan, that must have been 2002 February, because in 2001 February, 9/11 happened in 2001, September 11, 2001. So that means it's 2002 or 2003, right? 2002 most likely, February. It's right after the beginning of what is known as the War on Terror, or also known as Operation Enduring Freedom, which lasted for 15 years, and then Enduring Freedom became from 2015 to 2021, and 22 became also Freedom Sentinel. But at first it was Enduring Freedom, and of course, freedom is, I got it tattooed here, but by myself to live the sword of freedom, I'm not worthy.
See Terrence Shaw right here. He's going to get hit by his own guy. Watch right there. Roman Pfeiffer is coming from one side, Terrence Shaw was on the coverage on the other side.
On the goes we go,
and they
fly
ran
high,
into each other.
FLY, fly
No
high.
backs for the Rams.
I know hockey heads east, west, north,
15
south.
and Warner drops. And throws. Can't give him that much time. Hakeem.
Right, and Kurt Warner didn't look for the short crosser that time. We see Terrence Shaw going into the locker room there, but lots of protection that Kurt Warner has. This gives him the time, and he had a couple of short crossers, and he didn't even look at him. He is going to go to Oz Hakeem right here on that deep end. The Rams love these patterns. You know, run someone short, get you to bite underneath, and then come in behind you on that deep end. They all run it well. I'll tell you one thing about these Ram receivers that all do this.
Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate.
First attempt to New England 39. Incomplete. Ernie Conwell.
The guy that made that hit is Lawyer Malloy. You say, who's the leader of this defense? It's number 36, Lawyer Malloy. And he's that strong safety. He's Leroy Butler. He's all those guys. And, you know, John Lynch, all those tough safeties that sit there in the middle. And if you're going to...
Let's do some drills, defense drills, sack, sack, sack. Gonna scan and try to break it for the sack. Sack has to be tackling the quarterback for a loss. Scan, scan, scan. Not to get a false start, but we're gonna have to make sure the ball is in play. They have already snapped the ball. I don't want to cross the line any defensive players after before they snap past the ball, right? Has to establish a false start, get yards penalty. So I gotta scan, gotta be ready. Try to go past the defensive offensive line, past the old line. It's 11 versus 11. Football, Gridiron, North American football. 11 versus 11 defense, offense. Let's go on to H. And somebody's open, nobody's open. I have to avoid, get sacked. As the quarterback, try to avoid, get sacked. Quarterback, try to avoid, get sacked. Try to work on those techniques to pass it. Shorties for 6 yards, medium for 11, or long for 15, 18, or super long. Try to get that 44 yards. Try to get that last play, last chance. 44 seconds, get 44 yards and try. Go super shorties, get super shorts for 2 yards right there. Pack. If we are gonna need a yard, if we get a first down, get 2 yards, get a first down. Brains and muscle strategy, time management. Here's the second quarter beginning. 13 minutes, 17 seconds on the clock in this second quarter. He's got quarters. We do squats, push-ups, and hawks and Gridiron North American football Dragan drills. Got plenty of playbook, plenty of plays for defense, offense. Let's go give me some push-ups. In 10. Oh, somebody scored. Field goal. Is it no good? It's good. 3. You score, but 3 points. In the second quarter, field goals 3 points, touchdown 6. If you get a field goal after this, it's 1 point or 2 points. It can be safety for 2 points or 2 point conversion, right? We'll try. Number 32 for the Patriots. Slams in 3 defensive players, gets 3 yards or so more. Strong on the feet. I like a good run. Get 3 of those, get another first down. Let's go push-ups. I feel good. Those push-ups. I feel so much better now. It really is an investment in the body. And it's a joy for me. I feel good. Medicine and therapy. And have been and will continue to advocate for the mass financing of the fellow citizens across and incentivize socially, financially, with whatever incentives. Because sometimes that's what we need, incentives, right? For pleasure and purpose, the body is a temple for pleasure and purposes. My philosophy is that the body is a temple for pleasure and purpose, and working out, training, and exercising, and hygiene, and whatever nutrition is, that you eat what you will. I'm eating on a budget, good on the budget. Thank you, farmers, butchers, and all involved in the production on tuna, on salad, and I have bread, the bakers. Let's go. Let's go for Hawks, H-A-W-K. On the toes, we go F-L-Y. And we go fly, fly, fly. All the way to the sky, satellites on the toes. We extend the arms and we fly. Turn our hawk heads east, west, north, south, up and down. As we go on the toes, like a ballerina at ballet. Love ballet, what's the problem? Dancing is my favorite sport, and I'm the greatest dancer. I love Gridiron, love North American football, CFL, NFL. Love basketball, hockey, and all those sports. Mostly North American sports. Soccer, I don't mind it. I like it a bit, but I prefer, of course, football, gridiron, boxing, and hockey. I love hockey. Baseball. I don't mind it. So, fuck. I like basketball. Too short of basketball, though. Love it. Dancing is my favorite. And this workout training program, which is simple, effective, and efficient, which is like sport, has rules, regulations. If you can do it within the rules you can do it differently, but you got to do 100 push-ups, 100 squats, 100 hawks. Speaking of, drop down squats. You can do more, but not less. 93 minutes, an hour and a half plus 3 minutes, that is. To do 100 push-ups, 100 squats, 100 hawks. 13 repetitions maximum per set is the rule. Minimum 3 is the rule. Between, you can do, and it's now regimented, so you can change it every time until you get to 100. Once you start the countdown, there's no pause, no stop. You got to keep it in motion by marching or jogging or running or walking fast. Or running or change it every time, but there's no stopping once the clock starts. If you mark on a piece of paper, of course, you can take 2 seconds to mark, but in rules, there's no stop. You got to keep it in motion by walking fast pace, by marching, by running, jogging, whatever the number is. And of course, you got 31 seconds in between, which has to be respected. The rule is part of the rules, 4 main rules. 93 for the minutes, 13 and 3 go together hand in hand. It's like this game, first Brady Super Bowl. I didn't know until that time he was 13 and 3. Speaking of, now he's going to get the ball. Let's put this commentary, see what's going to snap. 3-0. St. Louis Rams. Let's go, H, on 3.
Tosses it over the Ram bench.
That was smart because, you know, once you get outside that tight end box, then you can legally throw the ball away. If you're inside that tight end and if you're being rushed and if you throw it away, that's a penalty. But at least by throwing it away, instead of going out of bounds, Tom Brady at least gets his 4th down back at the original line of scrimmage.
He was pressured by Tioka Jackson. And Walter caught it. Trey fly back deep for the Rams. Walter's kick is a good one. Fly, look. Saw it coming. Got to about the 18.
Look at this, fewest first half points.
3-0 here for the St. Louis Rams. And paradoxically, providentially, if you will, paradox, Brady here in the first against the Rams, St. Louis. His first Super Bowl, the beginning of the Patriots dynasty and the rise of Tom Brady. Basically, the rise of Tom Brady dominating football for many years. The rise of Tom Brady could be marked here, this beginning point in time. Super Bowl 36, and of course, he was 13 and 3 when he entered the Super Bowl. And it's the same numbers if you're into numerology. 13 and 3. I'm spiritual. I believe in higher powers and the divinity of sports as well. The body's a temple, whatever. But nonetheless, one of my favorite Super Bowls is, again, Super Bowl 53, right? 53, where Tom Brady again wins against the Rams. Or 53. His last Super Bowl with the Patriots. And he wins 13 and 3. It was the lowest ever score in a Super Bowl. 20 or so, almost 20 years later, he won against the Rams again, right? 19 years or so. If it's 2002 February, and that was 2019 February, so like 17 years after he won again with the Rams. And 13-3 comes in this game because he was 13-3 record wins, 13 wins, 3 losses. And against he wins here against the Rams because I know this is his first winning Super Bowl. But again in 2019, 17 years later, he wins 13-3 with the lowest ever Super Bowl, which I really liked. So 13-3 in this and 13-3 in that one. Kind of interesting in terms of numbers. There's number 24, 4. What was that? That was an interception. Let's see what that was. What is an ad? Only spending on essentials. We're gonna hydrate HYDR8E. Let's see what happened. He got a touchdown. Patriots.
Simon Guinness is what caused it.
Hey, he had to get rid of the ball. That's what they want to do. Watch, Mike Vrabel is right here. He's number 50, and he's the guy, and he hits Kurt Warner. That to hit him in the head just as he threw that ball, and that's what took it off him. Watch Ty Law down here. He's playing man-to-man on Isaac Bruce. Again, he's watching Kurt Warner all the way. Vrabel hits Warner as he throws the ball. Ty Law gets it and takes it in the end zone.
Just took something off it. That late hit. It wasn't a late hit. It was a legal hit. But it took it off the throw, and Ty Law took it in for the Patriots.
No one blocked Vrabel.
7-3. That's the first time they blitzed. Ty Law is even more proud of the Patriots. The truth.
7-3 now. 7-3. Patriots are ahead by, if you do the math, train the brain, do the math. 7 minus 3 is 4. So by 4 points in the second quarter, they scored, finally opening the score. And we're going to go rock and roll, get ready for more squats, push-ups, hawks. Let's go drills. Defense, offense, got to block center, block right, block center, block right. Go block, 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 go block left, block right, block to the left, block to the right, block to the left, block to the right, block. You got to block, sack, tackle, defense, offense, Gridiron, North American football. Let's do squats. And we keep it in motion. We hydrate a bit. HYDR8E. Super important to stay hydrated. Let's go give me some push-ups. Number 13, now fired up, looking heavy. Ball snaps. Number 13. Looks like a 6-yarder. Oh, he's gonna run for it. Gets some more than wow. He flips, he flops. There's a flag on a play. Number 88, looking like he was gonna go all the way. What happened? There was a flag or something happened.
He picks it up and completes it.
Everybody stop.
Push-ups, push-ups, push-ups.
No, he just goes in there and picks it up. There's no pass rush here. Luckily, some guys keep running. He finally finds Torrey Holt out here, and Torrey Holt makes a move on Ty Law. Look at the snap here. It looked like he pulled his hands out there before the ball got up there, and he made a heck of a pickup after doing that.
And he got a touchdown.
I think it's an artificial surf. The ball will bounce that way, player.
Warner throws sidearm. Caught by Oz Hakeem.
We were talking about how can the Patriots do it, what they have to do. They have to do some things on offense and score touchdowns on defense, and they've done that.
They lead 7-3.
This Oz Hakeem is something. All of these receivers, I think Isaac Bruce is a master. You know, being able to run a pass pattern and not break down, not slow down, just come quickly out of your cut. And then we see Oz Hakeem can do it, Torrey Holt can do it. Ricky Prohl has always been able to do it.
Bruce in motion. This is back to Paul. solid stop by Teddy Bruschi.
There's a fired up guy, Teddy Bruschi. He was out on the field pad. I was talking to him about 4 hours before the game. He come out just to play catches, and he was ready to hit someone about 1 o'clock this afternoon. He's just that type of player. I mean, he's very aggressive. He's very instinctive. And the thing you have to do, the first thing you have to do to be a good defensive player is to be a good tackler.
Well, that is textbook tackling right there. 4 wide receivers on 3rd down. Marlon drops. It's picked up by the Patriots, but I think they're out of bounds. Patriots lawyer Malloy came down with it.
I think what they're saying is that Malloy didn't have control of the ball when he went out. You see him, he's just sitting there, he's playing safety right back here, catches the ball, and you can see that he really didn't have control of the ball and both feet inbound. The ball is up there and it's sliding down his leg as he steps out of bounds. That was a good call. I tell you, this Patriot defense has this Ram offense a little shook up, don't they?
Yes, they do. Troy Brown back deep. Signals fair catch. And there was no Ram close by. In just 3 short weeks, the world's best drivers return to box from the subway, and the Rock. Brace yourself for 13 weeks of exciting NASCAR Winston Cup action.
Interesting game here, low score yet. Low score in this game. Well, up to now, I guess. It's defense, offense. So not necessarily maybe low score, but of course, like I said, one of my favorites, Brady wins 13-3. Again, Patriots, Rams. Again, first and last Super Bowl with the Patriots. This is the beginning. So again, if you're into numerology, the beginning of Brady's rise and the dynasty, Empire Kingdom, whatever, of the Patriots. Begins when Brady was 13-3, wins, and this he wins the Super Bowl, and then 17 years later, when supposedly he was too old and 43 or something, he wins 13-3 against the Rams again. So he begins with 13-3 versus the Rams and closes with 13-3 versus the Rams. If you kind of want to meditate a bit on that, let's go squats. And of course, the third part is 13-3 is part of my workout training program. It's 13 repetitions maximum per set and 3 minimum, but you can do anywhere in between. As of course, between the 1st and the 6th, Brady won the 2nd, the 3rd, the 4th, and the 5th. So 4 other ones, right, against different teams. Let's go squats, and this is the beginning. And although it wasn't fully his end with the Patriots, because he won again with the Buccaneers. 7 total, 6 with the Patriots, 1 with the Buccaneers. And this is his 3rd retirement or 2nd, and maybe he's gonna change his mind, come play for my Niners, come play for my Niners, or be part of my Niners in some way, or my 49ers. Because of course we got some injuries, so maybe Brady can come play a few games and coach a little bit with Purdy, pass the torch to Purdy, I guess. Number 12 to number 13. Number 12, closing the chapter on chapter 12 and beginning chapter 13, I guess. Something like that. Let's go. Squats, hawks, on the toes we go. H-A-W-K. We go fly, F-L-Y, all the way to the sky. We gotta go on the toes as a ballerina at ballet. And we turn the hawk heads east, west, north, south, and up and down, or like this. Left, right, up and down, left, right on the toes as a hawk. H-A-W-K-D-S, like the bird of prey. This is the hawk exercise. You gotta go on the toes and you have to fly. F-L-Y, fly, 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 high, high, high. Turn your hawk heads east, west, north, south. And up and down. This is the hawk exercise. H-A-W-K, we fly high. From the snap, number 12, passes it for a pass. He drives it in for a few steps, gets not that many steps. but it was a gain. That's, I can say it was a gain, maybe not much, but nonetheless, number 44 makes it for a gain. Try to drive. There's defense, offense. Let's go on to H. And somebody's open. Down the middle for 6. Let's go. Not a lot of time. On 3 again. H. And down to the right. 6 again. Let's go. On through H. And 6 to the left. 6 to the right. 6 in the center. With the mathematics. Train the brain. 6 plus 6 is 12 plus another 6. That's 18. That gives me a first down. I can go drive it again, but I'm running out of time. So I'm going to hit. So I'm going to try to call for a something. If I only have a few seconds, if I have a timeout, try to run it out of bounds. Not a lot of time on the clock trailing, or if I'm behind by 3 points, if I score 6, I win it. So what do I do? Can I run the ball? My wide receivers, give them a try. Yeah, let's go. I got a few seconds. Going to try to go for the ball. Onto H. Pass the ball to run the ball. Left, right, and center. So how are you going to run? We're going to secure the ball. Drive it with the left. Of course, with the right, or with both hands, we drive it in by the steps. Left, right, and center. Center, left, right, left, and center, right? This is my right hand. Gonna stiff arm right, stiff arm right, stiff arm right. Move my body. Gonna move the body, agility. Try to avert being tackled for a loss. I go tackle for a loss. Number 12. Ooh, what happened? Is that a sack? That was a sack, I believe. Yeah.
And Leonard Little. Let's see, they fake the blitz, and then Leonard Little comes on a stunt, and he's the first guy there. You know, the tackle works to the outside. The end is number 91. Leonard Little works to the inside on that play. And all Brady can do is get both hands on the ball and protect it as he goes down. The Rams do that a lot, you know, where they stunt their line, where they'll slant the line, or they'll twist it.
Walter back to punt. Great fly deep for the Rams. Signals fair catch. Wisely so. First and 10 at their own 15. Inside handoff to Oz Hakeem, who tripped over the turf. They're going to a huddle.
I say that one, the only blitz they had was that Mike Vrabel hit on Warner when he threw the interception.
Flag on this play. Bernie Kukar discussing it with his crew.
Like Bernie.
Infraction, 50 defense. 5-yard penalty, first down.
Mike Vrabel.
Penalties. Number 50 gets a penalty at 7-3, still 93 seconds in the first half. In the second quarter, because it's 2 halves, right? 4 quarters, 2 halves. Let's do some push-ups. The penalties can hurt. Let's go. Push-ups. Those push-ups felt good. I just felt some good push-ups. Push-ups felt good. Number 87 is hydrate, H-Y-D-R-A-T-E. Time to hydrate. Number 12 gets it to number 80, who fights for the first down and gets some first down and some more. Try to score again maybe here. End of the first half. in the second quarter.
The thing that they do so well is find different ways to get the ball to Troy Brown. You know, the same things that make him a great punt returner.
Agile.
The second he gets that ball, boom, that next step is right up the field.
They get a first down, they take a timeout. Troy Brown, 101 catches. He's been hanging around for 9 years, but this is the first year he's become a star.
Yeah, and you know, he was always a very good punt returner. You look right here, that 14.2 average led the league. And you know, he is so explosive. He's not a big guy. He's not a real fast guy. But his first step, you know, in fact, Mike Martz was telling us that, and Lovie Smith said the same thing. That his first step is getting turned and getting up the field. He does as well as anyone in the league.
I was watching him on the tapes. This is a Ram timeout now. Watching him on tape.
Squats.
It looks as if the defenders are trying to wait for him to make his first move, and he's already gone.
Well, and that's the thing that he does so well, because he not only does it quickly, but he gets low too. You know, I mean, it's one of those things where he's down, and that first step is just a burst. You know what I just saw out of my left eye? Matt Light. No. It's right down there. See, Matt Light, the starting left tackle of the Patriots, is limping into the locker room. He had an injured knee, and that'll bring in Grant Williams. I'm sure that's what I just saw out of my left eye. He was a rookie starting left tackle.
Grant Williams went to nearby LSU. He's 6'7". He's the left tackle.
This is where Mike Compton is a snapper.
Brady complete. That's his backup tight end, Wiggins.
That's the tight end that they like to throw to. Rutledge is kind of the blocker. Jermaine Wiggins is a receiver, and Brady likes him. I mean, not the fastest guy, but he can get in and out of a break.
The Patriots in the 2-minute drill now. No huddle. And Brady's got him going. Incomplete. Intended for Patton in the corner of the end zone.
Yeah, but that's on Dexter McLean. Anytime you get down here and you're going to pick on someone, it's going to be Dexter McLean. You know, last week we know that they got one on him. Here's Dexter McLean. If you're going to get something, you want to get something on him. You see, they got the man-to-man. Remember last week the Philadelphia Eagles got a touchdown. That same place on the field, that same side against Dexter McLean.
Third and about 2. The handoff. Pitch comes back. Antoine Smith around the corner, first down. Beg your pardon, that's Kevin's ball.
I'll tell you, a great block by Grant Williams. We're just talking about Grant Williams. Just came in as a left tackle. But watch the block that he makes. He's going to get 2. He's going to pull right here, and watch, right there, boom, he gets 1. Right there, he gets 2. That was pretty good. I mean, you bring a big old tackle in, and then he gets around the corner.
On the toes, we go fly higher as a ballerina ballet. On the toes, to train exercise the feet, the ankles, and the laterals.
First and goal at the Ram 8. 36 seconds left before halftime. The Patriots.
The Patriots have one timeout.
And they just took it. Redmond had come in as the running back.
Now the Patriots have none timeouts. Redmond, they like Redmond as a pass protector. They bring him in because he's the best blitz blocker. You wonder how the score got this way. We talked about the thing that this Patriot defense said that they're going to do. They're going to catch some, but when they do, they're going to hit them and they're going to knock the ball out of there. And you can see how well they've done that this first half.
American pay.
Bill Belichick told me the other night, he said, we just got to be physical. He said, the only way we can win this game is we have to be more physical on them, and we have to find other ways to score other than our offense.
Talk about a guy that's become easier to converse with and loosened up.
Yeah, he's a good guy. He's a good guy. He's a great coach.
Yeah. Here's Brady back. Firing end zone.
Touchdown.
Vous travailler fort pour assurer la rentabilité.
Wow, touchdown. Wow, that was a touchdown right at the end. That's super important there. I'm only spending on essentials, necessities, so no candy. 13-3 now. 13-3. Speaking of 13-3, comes up again, and 31 seconds on the clock in the first half. The second quarter left. Wow, wow, wow.
And when a throw Tom Brady makes, watch him. He starts out, then he starts up. Got his little out top, and he threw it right to that second pylon. See the out there, he shoves him in the out. McLean takes a step on. Brady throws it right over to a perfect spot for David Patton. Who would have thought that someone's going to explode on offense, that it's going to be the New England Patriots in Super Bowl 36.
Here comes Bernie Cookcar. This looks like a review, maybe.
And remember, it's in the last 2 minutes of the half, so it would be a booth review. It's not a challenge by either coach.
Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate.
Field of a touchdown.
I didn't see too much wrong with that touchdown.
Now they just have to see if both feet were in bounds. He has control. There's 1 foot. There's a hand, but you don't need another foot. You got the hand.
Did he have the ball? Yes. This would be a shorter review, or should be.
He has control of the ball. He's down right there. That's a touchdown. You know, he could have lost control of it after, though.
I don't
Watch
think he
this.
did.
Watch after. Watch when he's out right there. Right there. Looked like he started to lose control of it, but if they call it a touchdown, and what happens after doesn't make any sense anyway. It doesn't make any difference anyway. Because if he has it here, control, down, now he's in, now it doesn't, and he still has control.
Still had control.
Yeah, he did.
So review. Push-ups.
Like I said, I've always liked Bernie Cookcar as a referee, and all the games that we've done, I've always felt when he referees a game, he has control of that game. And I don't think this will be overruled. I don't think this challenge will stand up.
After viewing the play, it is a touchdown.
Something about Bernie Cookcar, he doesn't leave any doubt.
That's what I like.
Yeah, it is a touchdown. He blurts out that touchdown. And what a throw by Tom Brady.
Yep.
And David Patton made a heck of a move. He sold Dexter McLean on the out. McLean took a bite, and then he runs the up, and Tom Brady makes a perfect throw.
And a Terry for the extra point. 14-3. This is Shock Dome 36.
That's a great thing about professional football and all football is you never know what's going to happen. People can say this is going to happen, that's going to happen, and if you really knew, and if you really say what was going to happen, and it happened, there'd be no reason to come and play the game. Ultimately, eventually, they got to get out there and play it.
I've heard you say that a million times when someone inevitably asks one of us, who's going to win? Who's going to win? Who knows? And if you knew, you'd be in another business, I think, wouldn't you?
This is the Patriots, Pat, after the ruling. David Patton had to know that was a touchdown and know that he was in bounds.
Oh, yeah.
He just liked to hear the assurance. He's a speed guy.
Ex-Giant.
Look who's deep for the Rams. We saw him do this in practice yesterday, and I remember when Joe Gibbs used to coach the Washington Redskins, you could always tell a big game when Darrell Green was back there as a punt returner. When I saw Marshall Faulk back there as a kick returner in practice yesterday, I said the same thing, that if you get in a big game, you have Marshall Faulk back there in case you need a big play on a kickoff return.
Let's go do some squats. SQ8, we go down, train the lower body, the booty and the peach, by doing these squats. natural raw lean building of the booty, AK peach, go down and up, lower body squats, 31 seconds, 14 and 3 because they scored another point. 14 minus 3, do the mathematics, train the brain, is 11. New England Patriots by 11 points here. End of the first half and the second quarter. Interesting game. Now the Patriots are starting to take the lead slowly. A slower start. Number 13 is again back on the field with 31 seconds on the clock. Snap words. I wonder what their snap word was. We could put it in the huddle what games I'm going to play. With 31 seconds, I would have to just try to go for 31 seconds. Long passes. Hail Marys or Dragan rockets, as I call them. Rockets. Try to go super long. Try to get those 44 yards. 40 plus yards on the pass. But that's the end of the second quarter, first half. Not a lot of action, but at the end, I mean, last 31 seconds, no score, I mean. 14-3, halftime. I wonder who performed in the halftime because I'm not sure that it's going to show here the halftime performance show. I think it's just going to skip because I'm watching it on YouTube, right? On this YouTube here on the right side, on the right side. So it's on YouTube. Let's go do some hawks. On the HAWK, we fly FLY all the way to the sky. And we turn our hawk heads east, west, north, south. And up and down. And we roll on the toes. We HAWK. And like this, as a ballerina at ballet, to train those feet, the ankles, the toes, and the neck by turning it left and right or up and down. This is the hawk exercise, the counterbalance, complementary to the push-ups and the squats. Since the push-up exercises the upper body, mostly the chest, the core, the arms, mostly. But the push-up by itself is one of those exercises which is kind of a full body exercise. It exercises many muscles in the body. The push-up. The push-up is mostly the upper body, the core, the chest, the arms, and the squats are mostly the lower body. The, of course, tendons, the lower bodies, the legs. While the hawks, of course, you go on the toes, you exercise as a ballerina at ballet, and you turn your hawk heads east, west, north, south. So thus you exercise the neck and the laterals and the toes and the feet and the ankles. So this put together with the fourth dimension, this trinity of push-ups, squats, and hawks. With the fourth dimension, the integration of the cardio, because we keep it in motion, we march, we walk fast pace, we do a little bit of running, jogging, whatever it is that you can do, and you can do all of them, and in combination thereof. And of course, we sweat and get the cardio to build the endurance and the cardio with this exercise. Let's go on 4, H, and nobody's open. Have to run with it, play defense. On the defense, try to go get the sack. And number 12, hands it over for a run. Get some yards and some more. Run down hard after. Number 32, a great run. Love me a great run. We're going to see if he has ball security. I've been screaming from the sideline. Secure the ball, secure the ball, secure the ball to the body. I want to see it to the body, view to the chest, to the core, left or right, or stiff arm, right or left, depending. Who's closer, right? So you can stiff arm. Let's go get ready for a squat. Put some commentary, see what they say here. Number 12, driving first Super Bowl Brady.
They're at the St. Louis 47. Right now they've got the Rams reeling.
Right now wouldn't be a bad play.
Wow.
Going deep and just overthrown. David Patton had a couple of steps.
Well, you look at that pass chart and see that you didn't throw many or complete many in that first half. So it's one of the things that you talk about and say, look, the next time we get good field position, let's go for the deep one. And then when you're going to go for the deep one, you're going to go to your speed guy, David Patton. So you can kind of feel that one coming right there.
2nd and 10. Brady pointing to the Ram defense.
Hydrated, Y-D-R-A-T-E.
The back. And no chance as Grant Wistrom, as we have often seen him to whistle into that secondary and brought him down.
Well, you know, we talk about the Ram defense and how they stunt, and you can see Wistrom, he just goes to the outside, and he goes to the inside of the tight end and gets penetration. That's what will foul up any running game, is when a defensive guy can beat a down block and get in the backfield and get the penetration.
And penetration is the key word.
Grant Wistrom does that a lot. He comes up, and as I said earlier, this last month, he's come up with a lot of big plays for this Ram defense.
3rd and long, 3rd and 14. Here's that screen again to Troy Brown. They get yardage, but not enough for first, and not enough for Vinatieri.
He did a good job. I mean, Tom Brady is doing a good job of managing this game. I mean, a guy, you know, a second-year player. He's the 3rd youngest quarterback to ever start in a Super Bowl. If the Patriots were to win, he'll be the youngest quarterback to ever win a Super Bowl. But I'll tell you, he's playing out there with a heck of a lot of poise.
For a young quarterback, or for any quarterback, it doesn't make any difference if he's young or not. He is playing well. High kick. Great fly.
Let's go some more push-ups. What happened is, seems to be a 3rd quarter, less than 12 minutes, 14-3 by 11 points here, New England Patriots. On the defense, number 13 now, 40, taking the quarterback, number 13 for the Rams, trying to make a drive, try to score. Let's see what the defense does here. We're going to do push-ups.
Warner steps up. There's a flag on the play. The pass is complete to Holt. But there's a flag back down. Back behind the line of scrimmage. That should be holding.
I was going to say that's an area of offensive holding, too, and that's going to go against the Rams. The Rams got the Patriots.
84 offense. Half the distance to the goal, still first down.
Ernie Conwell.
Now, Ernie Conwell is right here. You see that left hand. Now, sometimes when they're having trouble with pass protection, the Rams will keep Ernie Conwell, their tight end, in as a pass protector to help. That's what they did that time, and you could just see that he reached his left hand out there and grabbed. You see Ryan Tucker again is a right tackle now. Rod Jones has that groin injury and is probably out for the rest of the game.
1st and 18. Warner rolls right, going to throw back, and does throw back. That's out Hakeem. And he scrambles for first down yardage and almost broke it.
Remember against the Green Bay Packers, Kurt Warner did that. He rolled right and threw back to the other side. Watch him, he's going to start out here.
Defense, block, coverage.
Pass protection that way.
That intercept.
And he looks to the right, comes all the way back, and hits Hakeem on the left side.
Try to go cover, block center, block left, block right, block left, block center, block center, block left, block left. Block center.
The same thing right after he catches it as you can as a punt returner.
Warner up first.
Number 13 from the pocket.
Isaac Bruce. The receiver hit by Lawyer Malloy.
And I think he was trying to go deep to Torrey Holt. And we see Isaac Bruce very quick. He says that the thing that he could do is, he said, those guys don't take away a side so you can beat him with quickness, but Ty Law was there. I mean, Ty Law had pretty good coverage on him, and he just fell down.
You see how fast Bruce came out of that break, though.
But that's the thing that he can do. He can run in and out of a break at full speed. Better than anyone in this game.
Squats.
Warner. Incomplete. There comes the flag. Torrey Holt was yelling. Otis Smith, the cover man.
Yeah, and Otis Smith was went tight on him, and I think that they try and do that. You know, throw behind him, throw to his back shoulder.
45 defense at the first down.
And either get a pass interference or completion. You see, Otis Smith is up here tight. Torrey Holt gets a little in front of him. I think they're trying to throw to that back shoulder to either get pass interference or catch a ball. I mean, that was more to get pass interference, I think, than anything else.
They get a first down, and the Rams go in a hurry. Ball sacked at the 49. Brady, Seymour,
Oh, and I'll tell you,
Sack!
he had Torrey Holt down here on this sideline. If he would have just thrown it.
Number 93, I think that got a sack. Number 93, number 3. Got a sack. Let's do in 10. We do some hawks, fly high. Yes, number 93, 93. Just like the 12 minutes per hour, numerology for our workout training program system, which is effective, efficient, and simple. And we go fly high all the way. FLY. We fly high all the way to the sky. On the toes we go fly high. Turn your hawk heads east, west, north, south, up and down. And we fly all the way for that NORAD Mars Dragan 0 Summit for the collective North American civilization. Thank you, farmers, butchers, bakers, nurses, doctors, grocery store clerks, all involved in snow removal operations. Thank you, city workers with those big trucks by the dozens, with those big machines removing the snow from this big metropolis island of Montreal. Montreal, Hawk Island, aka Quebec, Canada, la belle province. Hawk, 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 we fly high all the way to the sky. Turn our hawk heads east, west, north, south, or up and down. And we fly, number 13. Hey, he's brought down again. But there might be a flag on the play, I'm not sure. It looked like a fumble, but it wasn't. No flag. But I think it's a tackle, not a sack, though. Because he advances. Oh, it wasn't even. It was just a blocked pass. Because he already had kind of a tackle. He threw it, but kind of like blocking the pass. The pass was kind of blocked, but then kind of went on him. So it was not a sack. That's for sure. It was not a sack. He got rid of it, but it wasn't intercepted, and it was not a fumble. But close one. There's a flag on the play.
Wait until the block happens here. Now once Marshall Faulk commits to that block, then Roman Pfeiffer is going to come, just like you said.
Push-ups.
Troy Brown moves up 5. Baker back to punt. Brown chases it over, close to the sideline.
Push-ups.
Racked up by the Rams, short of the 20-yard line by Jeff Robinson. Here's a guy who's done just a whale of a job. The commissioner, Paul Tagliabue, next to his wife, Jan, enjoying American soda.
And he's very proud of having this game played today under these circumstances, because he had to do a lot to get it changed. Remember, there was supposed to be a week ago when they had a RDO's Association meeting, and I think he did what a lot of people thought would be impossible.
This is Antoine Smith. And he rolls out past the 35. Let's go down around 10.
Got to talk to Mike Marks at halftime. Obviously frustrated. He said we got to do two things: hold on to the ball and finish drives. He said we're having a complete protection breakdown. That's what happened on the Ty Law interception. Some of that was on Kurt Warner as well. On the other side of the ball, the Patriots in the locker room, guys start to get fired up at first. Then some veterans said, hey, calm down. We got another 30 minutes of football left to play. Quick injury update. Matt Light, the tackle, is out of the game. Matt?
Thanks, Ron. Rams are coming safety blitz. Patriots are coming reverse, and this is David Patton. Patton still on his feet, fighting for the Ram 43. Patriot first down.
I tell you, Charlie Wise is opening up everything, isn't he, man? He has a run going, run right at him. He has a few Brady passes. He has the reverses. When we watched practice the other day, I saw them run about 10 reverses, and I thought, this team runs more reverses than any team that I've ever seen in my life. Look out. Brady, don't get out in front of that thing. I'm not going to block. but they have reverses. They have reverses right. They have reverses left. And they have passes off the reverses. You see Brady out there saying, if you're not going to do anything, don't get out there.
And Ron Smith rips it up the middle for good yardage.
This whole thing of being physical, and the Patriots are all about that today, and coming in, that's what they thought they could do, and this is part of it too, where you just you run a reverse on them, you get some things going, and then you just pound straight at them, because as I said earlier, the Rams aren't a big defense. They're a very fast defense, and they feel the Patriots do that they can be bigger and stronger, and they can make some plays there. Look at this, 3 times to the left, 5 times in the middle, 6 times to the right, so they spread it out pretty well.
Smith again. Not much this time. So for whatever it's worth, no team has ever come from this far behind at this point and won a Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's a surprise. And you think that a team like the Rams, I think if there's anyone that could do it, it would be an explosive team like the Rams. But I will say this: the Rams aren't explosive today. And some of it is a Rams, some of it could be Kurt Warner, some of it could be the line. But a big part, or the biggest part of it to me, is this Patriot defense.
Patriot defense. Here's Brady back to throw and fires control Brown incomplete. That was Dre Fly who knocked it away.
And what this offense is doing, they're just getting enough time of possession. They're just getting enough field position that they don't give the Rams good field position. That was pretty good coverage by Dre Block.
Yes, it was.
I mean, watch him get that right hand in there and knock the ball away. I think they look like Dre Block.
Go on to AJ. Somebody's open. Down for 20.
You're probably going to go to Troy Brown.
With Vinatieri, you thought they might go for a field goal. That would give the Rams too good a field position, so they punted. Went into the end zone, and the Rams will start at the 20. Charlie Weiss talking to Brady and Lou Bledsoe sitting by him. Here's the unit that's done the magic.
Right, and the Patriots are in there 5 defensive backs now on first down.
I am pursuing Anthony Pleasant.
And we talk about the Rams and how their defensive line, and they pursue this defensive line of the Patriots has been pursuing too. And we've seen Richard Seymour make a lot of plays. We've seen Anthony Pleasant just make that one. Look at their
on the toes we go, fly high all the way to the satellites. Turn our hot kids east, west, north, south, and we go on the toes. As a ballerina at ballet, let's go. Train those feet, those ankles, and those laterals on the neck. Do the HAWK hawk exercise with your story, Rainbow Dragan, the people's athlete. Live streamed for many years now during COVID, open source. Encouraging all to work out, train, exercise. Regularly working out, training, and exercising has been, is, and will continue to be my medicine and therapy of choice. More than 77 pounds down, created this workout training program system, which is efficient, effective, and simple, and which required no equipment. It does not require any equipment at all. Does not require any equipment. It increases general overall fitness. The people's athlete, working out 40 years for the farmers, butchers, bakers, nurses, doctors, grocery store clerks, all involved in the production and the distribution of food across the collective North American civilization. The people's athlete, the Rainbow Dragan, who's got a big red booty. Let's go give me some squats, building more peach, more booty. In the next 10 seconds, we rock and roll. There's number 93 again, tries to get a sack, and he does. Sacks again. Putting a stop to the play, to the drive. I think that was a review of the previous defensive player. It wasn't a second one. It was the same one, but from a different angle. I believe it was from a different angle or perspective, from a different camera, from more high above. So, but nonetheless, I believe it was the same now that I think about it, I see it, but it might have been a replay, but from just a different camera. But also the same sack of number 93, but seen from the other side, from the offensive, from the defensive perspective, while the first time we saw it from the offensive perspective, from whether north or south. Which is north and which is south now? From what I can see, yeah. See, it's hard to discern now, right? Which one is, or if it's east-west, how is it set up? It's north-south usually, right? Questions, Mr. Boutros. Squats. On the toes, we go L-O-W low. And we go up and down. And we build the booty in the peach. And we rock. And we roll. And we go up and down, and we go up and down, and we go up, and we go down. Again, up and down. One more time. And again. We go up, and we go down. And we go down, and we go up. One more squat. That feels so good. We go up and we go down. One more squats. Third quarter. It is the third quarter. 14-3. 14-3. My 11 still hasn't changed. Less than 5 minutes. Hydrate. And get ready for more squats, push-ups, and hogs. He drives it in. Number 88 gets a good stiff arm, but he's brought down hard, tackled. Number... Now I'm trying number 13 again, get something here going. Number 13. Oof. Intercepted! That was an interception. Number 45 picks it up and runs some more.
Everything they had to do, they have done. Their story hold, he falls down, he goes to get up, the ball's thrown right over his head. Otis Smith, who maybe helped him down, is right there to pick it off. The Patriots are doing today everything that they said they had to do to win this game.
They get the ball at the Ram 33 with just over 3 minutes left, 3:25 left in the third quarter.
Mike Martz is watching the screen here and shaking his head because this is a timing and rhythm passing game. And you can throw the timing of the quarterback off, but for the timing of the rhythm of the receiver off. That time is through the
go push-ups.
Here's Brady going to work. Caught by Brown.
Boy, did he drill that one, didn't he?
Here's the way the Patriots wanted to be introduced as a team. That's what Bill Belichick said was so important. We're a team. So they came out of the tunnel as a team and they played as a team. No question about that. And Ball is the deep back behind Brady, 1st and 10. Pitches back to Fall. He's going to throw a halfback pass.
He was trying to throw it.
Trying to load up.
That was the thing we saw them the other day, not only throwing reverse passes, but halfback passes. And you can see him come out here, and he has a receiver deep. And he's trying to throw it there. Now, the rule you always tell a running back, unless the guy is ridiculously wide open, don't throw the ball. That's what Falk did there. The guy wasn't ridiculously wide open.
Grant Wistrom who came rocketing in and got him, 2nd and 14. Antoine Smith is back. Brady. Back to throw it again. Right through the hands of Wiggins. The sure-handed one. Something happened to the hands.
Or the holdover there just got pushed around, and we're talking about the timing being thrown off, and his timing was thrown off, and Kurt Warner was looking that way and threw it anyway and got the interception. this is kind of the Patriot defensive day so far.
Man, is it?
Tom Brady's day. I mean, you'd never guess that this is the first year that this guy has ever started as a quarterback in the NFL.
3rd and 14, he's in the shotgun. He starts patting in motion. High snap because he got it. The up back took it. Kevin Falk. It was a good fake by Brady.
Yeah, Brady faked and they just snapped it. Instead of snapping it to Brady in a shotgun, they snapped it to Kevin Falk. Watch, Kevin Falk is right there. See, they snap it to him. Brady goes like it's a high one, and Kevin Falk just runs it to the outside. They didn't get a first down, but they got better position for their field goal attempt.
Adam Vinatieri on from 37 yards out. Vinatieri certainly one of the best kickers. And that exhibition he put on the snowstorm just added to his credentials, and so does that one. 17-3. Look at that.
Lawyer Malloy and Ty Law. I remember we did a preseason game a year ago. We went to the Patriots training camp. I remember watching Ty Law, and I was thinking, just in practice, he's one of the best defensive backs that I've seen. I mean, the way that he moves and covers.
The technique was so good.
Yeah, it was just something where you would just stand there in the sideline and you couldn't take your eyes off him. He reminded me a lot of Mike Haynes. Remember how Mike Haynes was so smooth? Ty Law is very smooth.
17-3 now. Do the mathematics, trying to bring 17 minus 3 is 14, so end of the 3rd quarter approaching with 77 seconds on the clock. He runs left and right, number 83. He's brought down by a few yards. So by 14 points, New England Patriots at this point in time, with 65 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. 2002 Pro Bowl hung on Hawaii, February 9th. So this is probably February 2nd, right, or end of January 2002. So it's confirmed 2002, beginning of the year, basically 2002. Super Bowl 36. Wow! From the pocket, gets it to number 80 for a first down. Clock is ticking on the clock. Let's go, give me some Hawks. H-A-W-K. There's the ballerina ballet. We fly high all the way to the satellites. Turn our hawk heads east, west, north, south, up and down, and we go. There's a ballerina ballet on the toes, and we fly high. And we turn the H-A-W-K. And we fly high. All the way. More hawks. Turn your hawk heads east, west, north, south, or up and down. This is the H-A-W-K, hawk exercise, and we go all the way to fly, hawk. H-A-W-K, on the toes we go as a ballerina ballet. Good hawks. That felt good. Wipe off some sweat and hydrate. And we're going to get ready for more push-ups and hawks and squats. We're going to do drills. Let's go on 3. H. And 6 down the middle again. You got to rush in a lot of time. Get on 2. H. And 6 to the left. 6 plus 6 is 12. And we're going to go on 4 now. H. And to the right. 6. Adds up. 6 times 3 is 18. Now we're going to run the ball. And I go on to H. Pass the ball, run the ball, secure the ball to the body, secure the ball, stiff arm left, or secure to the right, stiff arm left or right. This is my right arm, stiff arm right, Stiff arm left, drive the ball, stiff arm left and right, do drills, do football, whoop, fumble, fumble recovered, left to right, secure the ball, right, secure the ball, right, and stiff arm left, secure the ball with the right, to the body, close to the body, so it's easy to, so it's not that easy to get out of there, and for the fumble, when you get tackled, and you go stiff arm left, and you go drive left, drive right, drive left and right, go for a yard gain is a yard gain. It's Gridiron North American football, it is. CFL types, Canadian Football League, North American football, NFL North American Football League style. aka Gridiron 11 versus 11 Dragon drill special. Left, right, do this 15 minutes. Left and right for those fullback training, halfback training, running back training, halfback, fullback, running back. Sometimes we switch, halfbacks is the running back, fullback is the running back, or wide receiver also. Let's get it strong, let's go on the legs. Fourth quarter begins, it's 17-3 by 14 points. Basically 2 touchdowns. There's the point, of course, after the touchdown is 6 points, but the point, the field kick, kick, goal kick, field goal. Well, field goal is actually 3 points, but after the touchdown is basically, a point is like a field goal, but it's basically from less yards, right? It's a kick for a point. The point after the touchdown. Let's go. More push-ups, hawk squats, as we wrap up this 351st first of special 7. Watching all Super Bowls that Tom Brady won. I found 6. I know they're available. I'm not sure it's going to be all of them available. Maybe one missing, so we're just going to have to watch some highlights or whatever the case may be. But 6 of them are available squats. Clock is ticking. Less than 13 minutes in the fourth quarter and final quarter in this Super Bowl 36. Watching it on my right side here. Tom Brady's ball number 13 now. Rams on the attack, looking hungry. Trying to get something going. Yes, they do. Number 28 gets some yards and some more.
Inside the 10 as he headed for the end zone. Marshall Faulk is slow in getting up.
And watch Kurt Warner. These are the types of things, the throws that he can make. These are the kind of moves that Marshall Faulk can make, but he throws it where you don't have to break stride. You know, Marshall Faulk didn't have to come behind. He didn't have to go in front. He didn't have to do anything. That ball hit Marshall Faulk right between the 2 and the 8. Watch it. That's perfect. You know, you're perfect where you can just, you have a step or 2 in the guy, and he's catching the ball, you keep that step or 2 in the guy.
Faulk went, but he's still in the game. First and goal, Rams. Here's Warner. Again, the protection's great. Pass complete to Jeff Robinson inside the 5 to the 3.
Again, this Ram offensive line is either really gearing it up for the pass protection, or this Patriot defensive line can't get off the line anymore. Look at this, and look at this pocket that they make for Kurt Warner. And he can wait up there and wait for Robinson to do something like that. On those last 2 passes, they gave Kurt Warner way too much time.
Rams letting it go with 66.
Defense. Let's go defense. Gotta get the stop here. Number 13. This ain't going nowhere. Maybe not.
You almost made that play with Lawyer Malloy. I know it. Yeah, he saw that coming across, and he was going to go get it. Here's Lawyer Malloy right here. He's going to come out. Kurt Warner is looking to the right all the way. Lawyer Malloy gets a jump on it and knocks that thing down. Watch him get in there and stretch out. He almost caught it. There was no way that Hakeem was going to get it. Kurt Warner saying that Hakeem or someone was held.
Hawk gets the deep back. Warner lofts it. Incomplete, almost intercepted by Ty Law. Do you settle for a field goal if you're the Rams? Down 17-3 at this point.
Well, I look over there and I see that Mike Martin is not sending in the field goal yet.
Rams ball, 4th and 3, just outside the 3. 4th down. They trail 17-3, and no sign of the field goal team. They're going to go for it.
On Mike Martin's play call sheet, he has an area called, must score, fourth down plays in the goal line. He's thought about this, visualized this, and he has the play that he wants for this situation.
He hasn't used that sheet. Must score too much today.
Or he's used it and hasn't worked.
There's Conwell in motion. Here's Warner. He's going to try to scramble in. Lost the ball. The Patriots have it. They scoop it up. This could be the longest. This is to Bucky Jones. To Bucky Jones. To the 5. A flag on the play, I believe. Might stepped out of bounds.
No, the flag is way back on the 5-yard line. Yeah.
Way back.
Kurt Warner is going in, trying to score, fumbles it. But Bucky Jones picks it up and runs it all the way. The Rams are going back like the penalty is against the Patriots. The flag again was about the original line of scrimmage. See the official standing over the flag right now at the 6-yard line.
The flag was thrown while the Rams still had the ball.
If that's holding, which he signaled against the Patriots, that's not only the Rams ball back, but that's automatic first down.
Oh, that's a killer, isn't it?
Holding. Defense, 55. Half the distance to the goal. First down.
Let's go Hawks. HAWK and the third we go fly high.
He just grabs Marshall Falk and tackles him. And then he grabs him again for a takedown.
But he doesn't take him down.
Right, but that's exactly where the flag was. Willie McGinnis. And if for a play fake, you could have said that he thought he was running with the ball and trying to tackle him. He just grabbed him and mauled him there. What a turn of events.
First and goal Rams after Bucky Jones had picked up that fumble and taken it almost 100 yards.
Isn't that something? I mean, you know how things happen in a game and how it can change. And you talk about the offense versus the defense versus the offense, and special teams. Then how about a penalty? How about a penalty on a touchdown fumble return?
Changes the whole complexion of the game.
And the Rams are in their jumbo package here. They have all tight ends, fullbacks.
He's hit right up the line of scrimmage by the Patriots.
I was watching the Rams practice the other day, and from this formation, they're throwing a lot of play passing. I think they're setting it up here where they run the ball in here, and the Patriots are really selling out on run. Now I think what you can do in the next play here, or even
let's go on 3.
They take the run and throw the pass to one of those tight ends in there, it would have been an easy touchdown. But now on this down, the Patriots have just substituted 5 players. In fact, they only got 10 guys in there.
Timeout, Patriots. And they only have one left now.
I think the Patriots got caught a man short on defense, but I think 5 guys came out and only 4 went in. So now you couldn't run that play pass because Bill Belichick's not going to let you do what he showed you on first down, where the play pass and the throw would have been successful. He's not going to give you the same defense on second down.
17-3, 9:33 left to play. In the contest, the Patriots lead it.
The Patriots really would have let it have Willie McGinnis not had that holding penalty.
Seconds.
Squats.
Touchdown Rams. Kurt Warner. They waited. Ball timeout. And they got it. 17-9.
Touchdown.
And watch Kurt Warner. It's just a quarterback sneak. That could even be one of those goose plays. You see, the tackles are both outside, and he just gets right in behind his big center, Andy McCullum. See, both tackles kind of took it outside, and there was no one over the center, so Kurt Warner could just take that quarterback sneak and just follow his center.
Wilkins, extra point is good. 17-10.
17-10, so it's a 7 points. All here in the fourth quarter with less than 10 minutes. Only 10 minutes left of play. We're gonna do some more squats, more hawks, and more push-ups. Let's go on 3. H. If nobody's open, I'm gonna have to run it unless I get sacked. Try to play defense. We're gonna try to block. Center block, left block, right. We're gonna try to block for the quarterback if we play O-line, D-line, or we try to go for the coverage. We drop down, do some squats. Train the lower body, welcome in the layer of the dragon. We go overtime every time with workout training and exercising. Strongly encourage, suggest, and call, have been and will call blah 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 for the mass financing across the collective North American civilization for fellow citizens to work out, train, exercise, a public, private partnership of the North American Dragon Army. $17-10 here.
Done a pretty good job of both protecting for Tom Brady and blocking for Antoine Smith.
That light went out. This place was taken by Grant Williams, and he's done a good job.
Yeah, they've kind of controlled this line of scrimmage pretty much. This is a line where, again, Damian Woody goes to left guard.
Let's go push-ups.
Mike Compton becomes a snapper.
Brady fires. It's complete. They'll have to punt. The pressure that's coming around from Wistrom.
Brady didn't get rid of the ball, though. Here we're going to see Leonard Little. He's coming from this left side. Wistrom came from the right side, and they both met at blue 12. You go to blue 12, I'll go to blue 12. We'll meet there.
Great wide, deep. Standing back about his 23-yard line. Good snap. Good kick. Chases him all the way back to the 15, but great line. Trying to turn something into something big. Gets it back to only about the 24. Flag on the play.
Hydrate. There's a flag on the play. I'm gonna hydrate. She almost drank this. Feels good. Let's go for more squats. Push-ups and hawks. Hawks now fly. On the toes. As a ballerina at ballet, we go train those toes, those ankles, those feet, and those laterals. Turn your hawk heads east, west, north, south, up and down. And we go fly to the satellites. H-A-W-K. That is a fly away. Let's go for the farmers, butchers, bakers, nurses, electricians, firefighters, public security workers, IT workers, all involved in the production and distribution of food. Those sanitation workers of the big cities across the collective North American civilization, warehouse workers. Let's go for the bus drivers, for the railway conductors, hawk. I'm for women's sports leagues, LGBTQ athletes. Hawk for food security. I feel good. Feel good. As a workout, And we wrap it up here for today. No, New England is going to win. It's got 7 minutes on the clock. Brady got 7 Super Bowls, and I got 7% left, so I got to plug in the phone, so time anyways. But we will be wrapping up with 7 push-ups, 7 squats. Let's do squats first from the pocket. I feel good. And we're gonna do some push-ups. Push-ups in 10, last 7. We're gonna wrap it up this workout. 351st, special first out of 7. I'm gonna try to get all of them done, 7 before the Super Bowl. I don't know about tomorrow due to the fact maybe if I do it earlier in the afternoon, since it's supposed to be a very cold day, so I want to limit my electric consumption. Be mindful. It's gonna be to limit the electric consumption. So let's go, push up 7, and we wrap it up. And 3 more. I guess we did a little bit of extra. 7 squats, 13, whatever the number is. Was a good workout. Never delete. We go overtime every time. I feel good. I feel good.